Right guys, how's it going? It is Wednesday, the 5th of February 2020, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright. Hey, that game last night, guys. I wanted to make a video about that game. Do you know what? I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I was left feeling so proud of those kids. I mean, some of them looked about 10 years old, guys. Seriously. I know I'm getting older and I'm no spring chicken, which is probably why they look so young to me. But honestly, some of them are tiny. And, they were like men. They were like warriors last night. I'm so proud. I've done an editorial today about it. You might want to go and read it. It's on KopTalk.com. You'll see it on the front page. Quite a detailed editorial, about how proud I was. And, I'll be honest, I was a bit concerned going into last night's game. I thought they were going to get a thumping. I really did. And, after the Aston Villa game, and I thought that this was a more serious competition and that the opposition would be, more up for it than Villa were in that other game. So I was a bit apprehensive going into the game last night. But you know what? I don't like youth football, right? I don't like youth football. I don't like women's football. And the reason for that is because I like atmosphere. I like atmosphere. For me, I can't just go and watch 11 versus 11. So if you put Liverpool, Chelsea at Anfield and just me in the stadium, I'd be bored off my tits, basically. So I can't get into anything like that. For me, it's the atmosphere, the crunching tackles, the history, the meaningfulness, and things like that. It all contributes to the whole package. So I never bother with youth football. However, I was, last night I was so proud of them kids. It was just incredible, and they looked so hungry and full of desire. And there was like some of them were showboating and pulling off some great bits of skill and stuff. It was just immense to watch. I completely and absolutely, utterly enjoyed that game of football last night. Oh, it's probably one of the most interesting and exciting games I've watched all season, which is saying something when you think what the seniors are doing. And I very rarely write editorials these days because, to be honest with you, it's easier to write stuff and express yourself when things are going wrong. Because when things are going right, it's like, well, I'm just chill, I'm enjoying it. When things are going wrong, you're like, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? And I had to write an editorial today saying how proud I was of them. And Jurgen Klopp made the decision, to go with that squad, and not include any of his first team players, which I didn't agree with. I thought that some of the fringe first team players that don't really play much football should have been involved, and I thought he should maybe been there to inspire them, but they didn't need no inspiration, and they didn't need no first team players, did they? Do you know what I mean? And I was thinking about it today. I thought if Klopp hadn't have taken that decision, I wouldn't have been left feeling as proud as I did last night and today. Does that make sense? I wouldn't have this feeling. This feeling I've got now is a new feeling for me as a supporter, because I haven't experienced anything like last night before as a Liverpool fan. I really haven't. And I can't explain how proud I am. They're a credit, not only to themselves and the club, but the parents and everything. And, no matter what happens now, they can't have last night taken away from them. The FA Cup still means something to me, and you could see how much it meant to them. But one thing I will say is VAR, guys. You know what I mean? If you're a Shrewsbury fan, you're going to be a bit pissed off about the VAR, aren't you? Now, you know me. I've always been, a big fan of VAR. You know what I'm saying? I think it's great. No, I don't, guys. I hate it. Whether it goes in our favour or not, I hate it. And imagine scoring what you think is the winning goal at Anfield in the FA Cup, going through the emotions of the celebration, the fans, and the joy. And if you're a fan, going through the celebration, only for it to be chalked off. And I know what you're going to say, so rules are rules. If there's an infringement, that's fine. If there's something wrong, fine. I get it. But it ain't for me, guys. It's not for me. For me, football, when I was talking about the whole package, for me, football is, Monday morning at work or college or school, arguing with people, say, we were robbed, fucking robbed, man. That was definitely a goal. It was definitely, this, that, and the other. It was never offside. Blah, blah, blah. We'll get you next time. Don't you fucking worry about that. And then the next game is a grudge match. Do you know what I mean? That's the bit where I'm saying, like, when there's a bit of history, yeah, I like that. These fuckers, they did us over last time. We all know that was you know what I mean? That sort of thing. Get in there. So for me, VAR is a big no. I hate it, guys, and I'm not even going to engage in a debate with anyone about it because my opinion will not be changed. It just takes it away from me, and it takes too long. And bizarrely, I enjoyed it at the World Cup, but I ain't enjoying it now. And it might have gone in our favour, but I'm as honest as the days. Like, look, is this the face of a liar? I don't like it. I don't like it. It kills it for me. And I've started having a few bets again on the football in the last few weeks because I do a live stream on here on a night time, most nights of the week, and I'll be on tonight. I'll be live tonight on this channel. If you want to come along, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Give it a like. And you might see a bell on the channel, not a bell end. Don't fucking start. If there's a bell, just tick it, and that's the notifications thing, and select all notifications, and it will ping you or email you if you've got the app, it'll pop up, or if you've got an email set up, whatever, and it will tell you when I'm live or when new videos are uploaded. And because I've been doing these live streams on a night, and I'm doing one tonight at 7:45 UK time, I like to follow the game on telly at the time, or a game. And I wouldn't normally have any interest in watching another football, really. So whenever I watch another league, say like Serie A, which I really like, and don't talk to me that Serie A is boring, because if you'd have seen that game the other night, was it Fiorentina and Napoli? I think it was. It was 4-2, I think. What a fucking game of football that was. There was 3 goals in the first 25 minutes. What a game. Honestly, guys. People say to me, Serie A, it's boring. It's like, when did you last watch it? And they go, 20 years ago. Honestly, it's alright, I like it. Anyway, when I watch Serie A, or La Liga, or even like Premier League games that are not involving us or the big teams, I like to have a little flutter. Well, I'm talking a few pounds, guys, do you know what I mean? And I've been doing the live streams on an evening, and to while I'm talking to people, while they're waffling in the shout thing, in the chat box, sorry, the shout. We have a thing on the members website called the shout box. It's similar. It's like a chat room down the side of the video. While they're talking, or while I'm waiting for someone to reply or something, I keep one eye on the game, So I've been having a little bet on the game. So I will tonight, and I put like say a tenner in for the week. That's my entertainment for the week. Last week I started with a tenner, and I got it up to £130 within 7 days. So I pulled 100 out, and just carried on going. So £10 a week. I just bet gamble at the winnings. Do you know what I mean? It's just a little interest. But what I've realised is now, because I haven't really had a bet for months, is that I sit there now and there's a goal and I'm like, yes, get in, that's me, fucking. And then it's like VAR review pops up on the screen and I'm like that, oh no. So it's like even when you're not a football fan, in the sense of cheering your team on, you're like, Liverpool score a goal now, right? And I'm like that. The first thing I do is I don't celebrate it. I think even Klopp said this. I do not celebrate a goal when Liverpool score now. I literally, in the past, when we scored a goal, I used to go like that and I'd look to the linesman. I don't know if you do that. That's the first thing I would do on instinct. Whenever we score a goal, is I'd be like, where's the fucking linesman? To see if the flag was up. That was it. Right? Now, we score a goal and I'm like that. Right? Okay, linesman, no, check. Are they saying anything? And it ruins it for me, guys. And that's just as a football fan. When you've got a bet on now, it's the same thing. You're like, have I won? £3.10. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Does me head in that. So if you're a Shrewsbury fan, I think they'll be a bit gutted today with that. And why should they have it be at one fucking ground but not another? I've never heard that, there's cameras there. They've fucking got the technology. It's bullshit, man. I'd be furious if I was a Shrewsbury fan. I really would. But there you go. It's a rather unfortunate own goal, and. But you know what? The kids were... Curtis Jones, man. Seriously. I could single loads of them out, but he was brilliant. I've just got the stats up here in front of me, Nico Williams as well. He's been with them since under 9s. He's great, man. Do you know what I mean? The possession there, just looking at that possession... Hang on a minute, what was I saying? Curtis Jones, youngest ever Liverpool captain. Fucking incredible. You know, and do you know what, guys? I'll be honest with you, I won't get to know much about these players if I don't watch that game, to be honest. Because, like I say, I don't watch the youth team. I don't watch it. When people say to me, what do you think about such and such? I always go, oh, I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Not interested. You never see half at bastards. You know what I mean? That's what I've always said in the past. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't break through to first team. So I don't know. I've heard it every year, all the time I've done this for 22 years. I've heard people telling me that this player is going to be the next Michael Owen or the next this and that, you know, and it never happens. But now, after watching that last night, I'll be honest, it's kind of like giving me, you know, maybe I should watch the under 23s or something. Maybe, but again, I've got to admit, I do get very bored easily unless I've got the full atmosphere and everything. But that doesn't mean that I couldn't have it on in the background and just chill and watch it a little bit. I'm going to give it a go, I think, because I think these kids deserve a bit more respect from people like me. Do you know what I mean? So the possession last night, 58% Liverpool to 42%. 12 shots, guys, and they had 3. All right, 4 were on target. They had none on target. 14 corners we had. 14 motherfucking corners to their 3. We committed 1 foul and they committed 14. What does that tell you? And we're now unbeaten in 40 games at Anfield in all competitions. Won 35, drawn 5, winning each of our last 7 home matches without conceding a single goal. Shrewsbury have scored 2 own goals against Liverpool in the FA Cup this season. The first time the Reds have benefited from 2 own goals by the same opponent in an FA Cup campaign since Brighton scored 3 in a 6-1 defeat at Anfield in February 2012. And I'll tell you something else I want to mention as well before I sign off with regards to last night's game, was the fact that James Milner was there and that he'd been in and spoke to the kids and stuff like that. What a guy. Everything at that club at the moment just seems so right. Everyone's got the right attitude. You know, in the past, guys, in recent years, people like Balotelli at the club, even people like Daniel Sturridge, Raheem Sterling, the other kid that, what was his fucking name? Didn't he go to Bournemouth? I can't remember. He was an attacking player. Was it Ibe? Jordan Ibe? I can't remember. I think it was. It was Ibe, wasn't it? Let's have a look. I just think some of them were like a bit up their own arse. Do you know what I mean? And like they didn't come across as team people. It's Jordan Ibe, you know. And this is what something I keep saying about Klopp is that it's all very well identifying a player that's good or that you can make better, which he does, you know. But there's all, you know, and also, you know, here we go. Are you ready? You know, we can look at a player's character. You know what I'm saying, as Brendan would say, but. You know, that some people think when they look at character, it's about what that player is like off the pitch. You know what I mean? And is he a bit of a knob? Is he a party animal? What's he like? I think it goes deep with Klopp to the point where he seems to sign good people, good eggs. There doesn't seem to be any disruption there doesn't seem to be any I ams in the squad. Do you know what I mean? Players like Mane, Salah, Firmino, they're your flair players. Alisson, they don't seem to walk. Alisson's not a flair player, but what I'm saying is, you know, brilliant player. What I'm trying to say is, they don't seem to strut around as if to say, look at me. Now, they might do on the social media and all that, don't get me wrong, I can be a narcissistic bastard as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And they've got every right to be. But they come across as team players. They come across as a team, a genuine team. And I don't think I've ever seen a squad ever as bonded and looking out for each other as much as this, ever. And that has to be down to Jurgen Klopp. Has to be. So anyway, it was a fantastic game. I really, really enjoyed it. Someone was in the live stream last night saying rubbish game, and I couldn't get my head around that. I really enjoyed it. And I'll tell you something now. I lost 30 quid on that game. Yeah, so you think I'd be in a bad mood? And the reason I lost 30 quid was, like I said, I started with a tenner last week and built it up. So yesterday I had a few bit of winnings in my account, and I thought, you know what? There's going to be a lot of goals in that game because I was under the impression Liverpool might get thumped. I wasn't betting against Liverpool. Someone said to me, you should bet, when people, professionals, they look at the odds, don't they, and go, good odds for Shrewsbury. I was like, nah, I'm not betting against Liverpool. But I can see there being a few goals. Liverpool might get a goal or two. You know, the opposition maybe might get a goal or two. So I thought it would. I didn't realise it'd be so tight. So, you know, I haven't lost because it was just from previous winnings, but I'm not interested in that. I was absolutely delighted with the outcome of the game, and I'm very proud. And you know, I like a laugh and a giggle, and I joke around and all that shite, right? But I'm telling you, I feel very humbled by what I saw last night, and they really do deserve recognition. Very, very proud, guys. I really am, and I welcome your thoughts on it, on the game, or anything you want to say. I read all your opinions, and I'd love to hear what you've got to say. All right, guys. I was gonna say I'm gonna jog on, but yeah, I don't fancy jogging. I'm gonna walk briskly away in either direction. Don't forget KopTalk podcast this afternoon. No doubt I'll be talking about it on there. Go to KopTalkPodcast.com and subscribe free. All right, guys. And if you enjoy my channel, please consider joining it and becoming a member. Just hit the join button underneath, and that would be very much appreciated. I'm going to record some content for members only today, so if you join, you'll be able to watch those additional videos as well. And I try to keep some good stuff on there for them people. Do you know what I'm saying? And I need a new microphone, so I need as much support as I can get. I wanted a blue snowball, but they're about 100, and I'm trying a cheap one. I'll be honest with you, austerity. Austerity measures are in place. I'm going to try a cheap one, 35 quid. So I want to generate 35 quid today. Yes, absolutely. Because you know what I mean? I need to. I can't be moving my microphone around from office to studio and shit like that. Because then you see what happens, guys. Is if I come all the way down here without my microphone, I just go, do you know what? Fuck it, I can't be arsed, and then I don't make any videos. So I need to get another microphone because the old one packed in. So, your support would be greatly appreciated. But you can, of course, support me just by giving the video a thumbs up and by leaving a comment. All right, guys. So I look forward to reading your comments as they come in, and I hope you're feeling as delighted and proud as I am feeling today. All right, guys. Hooray.